Do you want to introduce us? And I'll just get the link out.
Cool. Okay, good evening everyone. So it's Ps4 F1 Season 9 Round 19 Mexico. I'm here with Mike. Good evening Mike, how are you?
I'm good mate, and yourself?
Yeah, no, alright, thank you. So, I might want to congrats you in person Mike, over the party, not over Messenger. Congrats with comms as well. What you do, you're doing a good job with commentating as well, with me as well, but also on Sunday, was really good, man. Really, you and Chris did well and everything. But yeah, HR, what's it like? A little recap, maybe. I don't know. Name changer lost today.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened there.
name changer lost it with 2 laps to go and that.
Oh,
So
I'm
everything
so
crumbled
sorry.
out of our
Oh,
hands. And yeah, we lost it then. But I believe, not confirmed, maybe confirmed, that there might be something on this Sunday. So
yeah, we would have to wait and see. So guys, just keep an eye on the channel, same time and everything. I don't know what track, but we would have to wait and see. But yeah, so anyway guys, hit that like button and subscribe button and turn on notification. Okay, so yeah, what can we say? Good
just
evening, Stephen.
a thank you to everyone that subscribed over the past week would be good. I think we're up to
Yes.
103 subscribers, which is huge.
Fantastic.
Obviously struggling to hit that 100 for so long, and then to have a good jump in the past week or so definitely is appreciated. So Mitch, we are at Mexico today. Obviously a bit of real life Formula 1. Perez got that deal with Red Bull today, so maybe Perez is one of those 103 subscribers that tunes in every week.
Oh, I hope so, eh? Yeah.
Maybe he wanted to wait for HOR, but he couldn't get that seat, so he had to settle with Red Bull. But anyway, thanks to everyone that's getting involved, and we hope every one of the drivers has a good race tonight. Mexico can provide very much a good opportunity to overtake on that very long start-finish straight. Yeah, hopefully no wet weather. I kind of just want a dry race today. Just a bit of formality would be good to go.
Yes, Pedro, I see you. So, yeah, what can we say?
I mean,
Anyway.
Pedro, we can guarantee that already, second last. Or lately it's been last because he doesn't want to be second last anymore. But we respect that decision massively. Psych. No, we don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing really to play for other than, with the last week, Mikey, Gingerbush, SPW. I believe those 3 are in a battle for a position.
Yeah.
Obviously, Mikey missed the Saturday.
Yeah, Mikey missed
who
the
else?
Saturday.
Gingerbush, Mr. Consistent, or so he claims to be. And SPW is just SPW, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hard racer, fair racer. I mean, yeah, just a good guy to race against.
Yeah, that's true, eh?
Oh, SPW is not in the battle because he's too good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in the battle now that I've said you're in the battle, okay? Deal with it. It's not my fault you missed races. Ooh, shots fired. Okay, so Mitch, 14 drivers currently. That should go up maybe 1 or 2 1 or 2, 15 already. So we have 2 races left in the calendar. Do you want to kind of say anything about how the seasons went so far? Any surprising people?
Yeah, well, this season has been good, to be honest. If I really want to say, what's it with Mike joining me, yourself, so thank you, Mike. Really help. Hashtag so I don't fall asleep. Well,
Yeah, I mean, you fell
anyway,
asleep
well,
once this season.
uh,
Will
about
we cover
not,
that up?
yeah, well, I don't know, maybe a snooze or two, then I woke up or something, but yeah, don't think it was luck. But anyway, no, okay, whatever. But anyway, no, it's just to take the pressure off me and everything. So thank you, Mike. Yeah, but yeah, drivers luck name changer. Glock was good. Jensen, how he handled with stuff what he had to handle with. Yeah, I think it's good to see a change, but yeah, about name changer and Glock. Yeah, what can we say? They are quite quick, but I think Jensen's changed his no braking assist, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know.
For
He
the
was
season?
turning off. That was before the season started.
Mm-hmm. He switched it off
Was
and
it
he was
this?
too slow, and then he switched it back on.
Okay.
You kind of
But
outed him there,
okay.
Mitch. Don't think you'll be too happy with that. But anyway, we'll gloss over that fact.
I didn't know that he turned it off or turned it. Well, back on.
We'll move on. We'll move on. Yeah, so it's been a good season for all those drivers, and then equally, it's been a bad season for the likes of Chris. Some people like Pelly also, failing to kind of get to grips with the game so far this season, which has been a shame. Yeah, so a lot of good things have come this season, a lot of bad things. I mean, Pedro just got worse and worse and worse as the season went on.
Yeah. No, I hope. Yeah, wish my enemy Pedro can just step up his game, really, man.
Just get
But
your
anyway.
pet kangaroo after him, Mitch. I'm sure you'll run away then.
What's his name?
Roger. How could
Roger.
you forget?
Oh, what? Okay, it's been
Been a long time since you've seen him, I'm guessing. He ran away.
yes.
Roger isn't
Ran
anyone
away.
for being held captive.
But I might send him off to Pedro.
I mean, I would send him off to Pedro. He'll box his face in. Anyway, get back to racing.
Okay.
So, yeah, Mitch, Mexico's a fun track to drive. A long-ish track in the race. 36 laps, I believe, there or thereabouts. Yeah, so just could be a long one for us today. Sector 1, pretty simple, straight. 90 degrees right, 90 degrees left, 90 degrees right, straight. And that's sector 1. Sector 2 is where you're going to make or lose the most amount of time. Good evening, Mikey. Hopefully you can put in a good lap today. Talking to a few of the drivers, Mitch, it seems we are going to be looking at more at the 2-stop tonight rather than the 1-stop.
Okay, cool.
So that should make things interesting enough for us. Yes. So I see a few people readying up. That should make our job a lot easier up here, being able to talk over what's happening on track. 17 turns and you have that big middle sector which you can definitely crash at, Mitch. I'm sure you have it as well as me done so.
Yeah, no.
Very hard.
I have.
Traction also very difficult around this track. I certain points of the racetrack you kind of just lose traction as you get out of slow turning corners.
Yeah, no, he does. Oh, yeah.
So, as we get people readying up for us, that is good for us, as I said. Thank you to Ballboy for joining us today. We have 2 new drivers of Fusion. And where is the other one? Where is he? Oh, did I lose him? Where's the other driver? 2 seconds, Mitch. I'll just... My eyes might be playing tricks on me. Ballboy might not be here. It might be the other guy. I think it is the other guy. I could be wrong though. Let me check view profile. 2 seconds on the stream. I'll go to a blue screen here. No, that is F4L Ballboy. JN Trex is back now. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Cool.
So, we are back.
Okay, no good. Okay, so we got the timer. Just about 20 seconds to go. And yeah, let's go. Mike, any predictions for yeah, we have like 18 drivers.
Yeah, 18 drivers, great turnout. A few guys missing, a few guys just busy. You know how it is, Mitch, coming up to Christmas. But yeah, great turnout by the boys. Thanks to everyone who's put in so much hard work this season.
You. So predictions, Mark. What do you think?
Well, I mean, Pelly gave us a quick prediction of he bets €100 that Name Changer will win, and I would second that. Chris also is pretty quick around here, but Mr. Esports himself is, you know how it is. But yeah.
Esports. Okay, I think that can be his name. Mr. Esports.
Mr. Esporty.
Esporty.
Mr. Finland, Mr. Better than Valtteri Bottas, Mr. Less than Kimi Räikkönen. He's in between the two. But anyway, we'll move on and we'll hopefully get some dry weather. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and bang. Nope, didn't work. 3, 2, 1, bang. And it's dry. So, let's quickly get our things up. So yeah, Mitch, should be an interesting one. People should go out on medium tire runs. People should go out on soft tire runs. It's going to be pretty up and in the air on whether which gets true or not. Currently, everyone on the softs except for Matoman.
Yeah.
Matoman's been performing really well of late. Really well.
Is.
He had that good result at Japan. I think he was doing well at USA. I could be wrong. Let's actually cast our minds back to USA, Mitch. We had 7 laps of utter chaos at the start between Matoman, Gingerbush, Mikey, Chris, Brock, and SBW, just all going at it.
Yeah, no, but it was good, eh?
Yeah, it was really good. So make sure after the stream, if anyone's watching this after, to go and check out USA. It was definitely a good race. Yes. So Mitch, pole prediction by yourself. Who are you thinking?
I think Name Changer.
As we see the 2 McLarens on top of each other. Will one of them sacrifice and give slipstream? Definitely a way of gaining a lot of time around here is the slipstream. If you get it nailed, you're going to gain an awful lot of time. So Jensen about to start and open his lap. Do you want to go through it, Mitch?
Okay, let's see. Okay, so Jensen turns on that DRS about now.
Right on time. So Mitch, turn one is a very difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is, eh? So turn one, I think it was okay there.
Yep, Jensen doing very well not to validate his lap, which it is so easy to do so around here.
It is though, and then this corner, not bad.
Using, oh, and a bit of a tail snap there, and that's gonna cost Jensen a couple of tenths. And now the S section, Mitch. This is where
I hate it, man.
you have to be fully committed through here. Not take too much curb or the car will spin. Don't take too much curb and you'll also invalidate the lap. But Jensen negotiating the track well so far, Mitch.
Yeah, no, he is, eh? There's an Alfa Romeo in front of him, but I think it will be...
It will give him a few tenths maybe going here onto the straight. Grab a bit of slipstream and a 13.7. Basically a 13.8. Matoman on the mediums at 15.5. So Matoman feeling a bit nippy around here. Adam out onto the mediums as time goes. P2 on a 13.8. So, any of our new guys out? Fusion is out. He did a 122.0 and that was invalid.
Yeah, just keeping an eye on Pedro.
Pedro, let's see what he does. So, Pedro about to cross the line. Very slow, a 116.1 by Pedro.
Yeah, Mr. Pedro, what can we say, eh?
SPW on the mediums at 15.9. So, Matoman looking really quick currently on those medium tires.
Yeah, no, he is.
Gingerbush just doing his usual, stay on low fuel, low ERS, and just get a few lap times in. So Fusion hasn't validated his lap again, so unlucky for him. Ballboy 28.1 in sector 1.
Yeah.
Who just improved their lap? Ronnie. No. Gingerbush put in a lap time. So Vapor currently slower than SPW and Matoman on the same tire. He hasn't validated his lap, so he might have had a bit of time in his pocket that he ruined. But that will be interesting, Mitch, to see where Vapor is. He's started to perform of late. Gingerbush down by 3/10. Officer Doofy gonna do his lap now. Very smooth on his steering. You can see he's just still getting used to no traction control as he sets a 123.4.
Not bad lap time.
Not a bad lap time. I think he's just trying to find his feet.
Yeah, so some fuel in the car maybe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let's have a look at the steering wheel. So, he is on about 4.9 laps of fuel. Gingerbush about to beat his lap time, I believe. No, down by 2/10. So, anyone... Skarma goes P3 on a 15.2. Great lap from Skarma there.
Yeah. Fantastic Skarma.
So, SPW now out onto the medium compound. I mean, onto the soft.
I think Chris
J
is gonna be on
Entrex gets
that
his first lap in, a 16.3 on the mediums.
Yeah.
As Chris is about to start a lap, you're right. We'll ride on board with Mr. Alien.
Is this a bit of a tow with Adam and Chris? No.
No, I
Adam's
think
going
Adam's
in the-
just a bit too far ahead currently.
Okay.
But here we go. Chris
Okay.
takes a wide line to get the best run onto the start finish straight. A few cars coming out of the pit lane. You'll see he'll come over to the right hand side, try and gain a bit of slipstream off Name Changer. 207 miles per hour as he starts to decelerate. Much more committed to the curbs than Jensen. So already differing in driving
The
styles.
setup. Oh,
27.9. So I think Jensen was a 27.7 in the first sector, if I'm not wrong. Chris though doesn't lose the car there and also shucks the car there. So two drivers, similar pace, and doing totally different things on the racetrack. Very committed from Chris. I don't even know if he lifted there. A 54.8 for Chris, and that is an invalidation, and it looked very close.
Oh.
And there's Adam just in the way, and he's going to peel off into the pits. So Chris bottling it yet again, as we now have Name Changer to watch.
Name Changer, where is Name Changer?
And Name Changer similarly has guys coming out of the pits.
Oh. He doesn't get a toe often too much.
No. Name Changer taking a much different line to Chris and Jensen through there. A bit of a spin with the back end. And this will be interesting to see how much that affects his lap time. So he was quicker than Chris in the first sector. You can see the different lines people are taking, Mitch. Chris opted for a bit of a looser line there, whereas Name Changer took a much tighter line. Name Changer fully committed, fully flat through there. Crazy speed they're taking through there, Mitch.
Yeah, it is, eh?
54.6 by Name Changer. Don't invalidate the lap. You can see he done exactly what Chris wanted to do. And this easiest part of the lap now. Just commit to the line. And Name Changer goes pole with a 13.3. Right on the dot. And that is going to be very hard for people to beat. As Brock goes P4. Just a few thousandths of a second behind Tyne. And I think that is Brock behind Tyne, isn't it? Tyne may have given Brock a slipstream on his lap. Sure. A little one anyway. Tyne taking a nice bit of curb, as we said. Tyne obviously on a pad, so that's what separates him from these other top guys. Boastman yet to set a lap. Boastman, a guy that has retired.
What? Boastman?
Boastman has retired, and I think if we jump on board with Ball Boy, yes, we'll see the car of Boastman right in the way, and that is really bad for him. So we'll jump back on board with Tyne. He's about a tenth up. Ooh, bit loose on the rear end there, but very committed. So, Tyne about to cross the line. And that puts him P2. Jensen invalidated his lap, so he'll be back in the pits. Brock onto another lap. Mikey P4 5. Vapor has also set a quicker lap on his mediums, so track temperatures may be suiting the cars a bit more now, Mitch.
Yeah.
Pedro gonna steal a bit of a slipstream here from SPW.
Yeah, I think he has to get quite a few slipstreams to maximize his permission.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest.
Definitely. So,
because it's so second
ooh,
last.
Ronnie
So.
out and wide in sector 2. Yep, he is struggling. His tires have started to light up. Don't get disqualified, Ronnie. Don't get disqualified. So, Ronnie just needs to be careful he doesn't get in anyone's way here. We'll ride on board with Jay Entrix, the first car to stumble across Ronnie here. Ronnie doing a good job to get out of the way.
Okay, that's awesome.
Jay Entrix looking pretty clean and good on this lap so far. See if he's up by anything. Just 0 of 100 up. Bit of a lock up there. Just gonna commit here. I don't think he's running any assists, which is fair play to him. He's a brave man. He crosses the line and it's 210 improvement, and that jumps him up ahead of Pedro, who has invalidated his lap. Will jump on board with SPW. SPW set his lap. So Gingerbush currently out on the mediums.
Chris sets a lap.
Chris sets a lap on the medium tire and goes P5. So that should be, once guys don't start jumping onto the soft too much, that should be Chris fairly safe in the top 10 on the medium. All the guys in front have committed to the soft tire, so Chris showing us something a bit different. Vapor, next man to do a good lap.
I think Chris, I hope he can be leading the pack with the mediums at least.
Definitely. So Vapor.
Yeah, no. He needs
very
a bit of
committed through there. Not the greatest exit of the second part of that corner there. That's going to cost him a good bit of time. He is a 10th up, which is not too bad. He'll be around the 1:13.9s currently.
Yeah, he's flipping quick, this guy.
Very, very quick through the center. S is 7/10 up.
Quick, yeah.
So that will put him right on board with the likes of Brock and Jensen. So, Vapor into the last corner, get the throttle down, and he spun it. Ooh. Luckily he can go now into the pits and get another set of softs. But not the best thing to happen for Vapor there.
No.
Ballboy 5/10 up, crosses the line, puts in P6.
P6. Sure. Okay.
So a lot of people coming out for their final lap around about now.
Yeah.
SBW retires from the session. So I think SBW is committing to going on the medium once people improve their laps. So Mikey letting F4 Fusion through. Maybe hoping to gain a bit of a slipstream here. Gaining quite a lot through that corner, and here we go. Matoman, you'll just see how effective the slipstream is. Now what he needs to hope for is that Fusion isn't on a flying lap. And Matoman has backed out of going full throttle there. So I wonder what Matoman, I think Matoman may be listening to the stream and heard us say that SVW wants to start on that medium tire, and he is backed out of his lap because of that.
Sure, okay.
So Vapor out on the soft has to do a good lap. Chris also out on the soft. If I'm Chris, I'm not really threatened. I'll only go down to P6. Well, maybe P7, P8 if Skarma and Mikey can get a good lap in here. So every single driver out onto the soft compound.
Yeah.
Ooh, Fusion hits the wall. So, who is going to be the first of our quick guys? It is going to be Jensen. Invalidated. So Jensen's rushing to get to the line here. He's taking all of it out of his tires, so Jensen not going to set a lap, I don't think. He was 7/10 up. Interesting.
Ooh.
What happened, Tyne?
I'm not sure.
Jensen into the pits. Brock, don't know what he is on his lap. He's about matching it. Will Brock improve? Brock improves by 2/10 and goes P2.
Yikes.
What happened between Pedro and F4 Fusion? Let me check the race director incidents. It doesn't say anything, but Pedro is missing a bit of front wing.
Yeah.
So Vapor has not improved on his lap time and will start P9 on the medium tire. J Entrix now going to set a lap on the softs. He's a full second up on his time. Pedro
Chris
getting at it.
Second.
Chris improves and decides to start on the soft. A full 3/10 off name changer. J Entrix jumps up to P6 on his debut. And that will be qualifying done, Mitch. So, your top 10 is name changer. Chris, Brock, Tyne, Jensen, J Entrix, Mikey, Ballboy, Skarma, Vapor on the mediums, Adam, SPW, Gingerbush, Matoman, Pedro, Ronnie, F4 Fusion, and Boastman all get fresh tires.
Yeah.
So SPW gets his wish and starts on those fresh medium tires.
Okay.
Or hards, whatever he wants to do. Or even softs. So, just a reminder to any driver listening, we do have our 5-minute break, so go do what you want once we get onto the grid. But big surprise there, Mitch, is probably Boastman.
Boastman.
He is in last.
Oh, is he lost?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Now, Mexico turn 1 can always be a bit of a mess.
Yeah, like 2017
Yeah.
or something.
A lot of cars going into one corner 4 wide and it doesn't work. So don't be scared, but be sensible would be my words.
Yeah.
The words of wisdom. So good lap by Mr. Esports name changer there to go on pole position.
Yeah, very good lap.
So I don't know Tyne, to be honest, but we know it's you, so at least your name is gone, it stands out. So 5-minute break. Mitch, I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, same, eh?
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. So currently, no driver outside the top 10, other than Boastman, is on a different tire. Only two people in the entire race are on the medium. The rest on softs. So that is an interesting one. A lot of people looking for track position then over. Oh, Pedro goes on to the mediums. And Boastman goes on to the soft. And back onto the medium. So guys, just a reminder, please do hit that like button. It helps out a lot. Channel currently up to 104 subscribers. So, Boastman back onto the softs. So I expect Name Changer not to hold on to P1 by turn 1. Chris, Brock, Tyne, Jensen, even Jay Entrix and Mikey will all be breathing on the back of him pretty much. You're going to see a bit of contact from the front guys, the middle guys, the back guys. It will be a bit of a mess. I can assure you of that. Yeah, so hopefully they can provide some good entertainment here. Pretty much guaranteed a safety car, I think, as we get already up and we are good to go. So good luck to all 18 drivers. Thank you for showing up. Good luck to Jay Entrix, Ballboy and F4 Fusion. Obviously Ballboy's second or third appearance now, but good job. Let's go. So, very quiet start there. So, Vapor, SPW, Junior Bush, Pedro and Boastman, the only guys starting on the medium. The rest may be anticipating a safety car start. A very interesting approach from some of the guys. So let's jump up. So Chris, crucial he gets a good start. Don't want to be falling back, want to be going forward only. Name Changer in his sights. Obviously Name Changer by far the quickest guy on paper, but if you get in front of him you can definitely hold him up into the likes of Brock, Tyne, Jensen, and then you have Vapor on the medium to come up and going. Good, welcome back, Mitch.
Yeah, welcome back.
You join us just in time.
Yes, with a quick snack. So,
ooh, quick
good.
Snack. What did you get?
Chips on bread roll.
Interesting.
Yes.
So, we have, as I said, Vapor, SPW, Gingerbush, Pedro and Boastman all on the medium tires. All probably going to fall back at the start, Mitch. Those soft tires grip up a lot quicker. And we're going to see a bit of carnage here. Name Changer, Chris, all waiting for Boastman to join into the final part of his grid slot. Very long straight here as they start on the DRS line. I never noticed that. So, with 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 red lights, we are out and away we go. Looking like a good start from Brock initially. Going for P1, and we're seeing 4, 5 wide in that mid pack. Even 6 wide. As Name Changer holds on to the lead. Brock around the outside, a bit of wheel banging. And Brock takes the lead.
Okay.
Chris falling back. Tyne getting a bad run. Chris maybe going to capitalize that. Jensen from Ballboy. Mikey. Skarma. Officer Doofy. J-Entrix starting to fall back a little bit. Officer... And that is who's gone.
Ginger Butch is just grappling with Postman.
Just a lot of trying to maintain onto position here. A good start from Doofy.
Ronnie's giving Postman a good run for his money, but he lost it.
So, no love lost between teammates. Mikey eyeing up Ballboy. Down the inside. Mikey out of ERS. Forcing Ballboy off track. Still committing to going round the outside. Good stuff by Mikey. Just gets forced out. And that's a bit of a shunt by Mikey. And I think he's going to let him go. Skarma faking to go into the pit lane now. I don't know what that was about. J-Entrix on Officer Doofy not having the greatest straight line speed. So let's see. Name Changer goes round the outside. Carbon copy of what Brock did to him, but look at the run Brock's gonna get here. Brock's been here. Brock's done that last season, and look at Name Changer's acceleration outside the corner with a bit of overtake. And now we need this lap to be complete so that we know what's happening. Just flicking through the grid to see if we have any moves available. I think that is going to be SPW. Nope. No moves currently, as I'm going to ride on board with Boastman. He looks like he's going to be eyeing up either Gingerbush or Vapor by the end of the S section. So overall, Mitch, a fairly clean lap 1 as Boastman goes out and around the outside of Gingerbush. Gingerbush staying with him though. They're fighting hard. Boastman forced a bit wide. Vapor looks like he might have a bit of wing damage. Good move by Boastman. So, back for the move for the lead. These guys all gonna just stay within a second of each other, you'd presume.
Yeah.
Brock's main goal would probably be just stay in a DRS for as long as possible. And then it's going to be pretty hard for anyone to catch up to you, as Fusion and Pedro are having a bit of a scrap there at the back. Fusion using a bit of overtake as Matoman around the outside of Officer Doofy. Good move by him. Mikey still eyeing up Ballboy. Chris looking a bit quicker than Tyne at the moment. Fusion picks up a 3-second time penalty. Brock outside 1 second of Name Changer, and that's going to leave him to attack by Tyne. So Brock maybe needing to use a bit of overtake here just to get back inside. Yep, losing that. So Mitch, we have Jensen still on the back of these two. Gingerbush goes back on Boastman.
Yes.
Has Boastman lagged out?
I hope not. Must I invite him though?
I don't know, just maybe wait 2 seconds. I just want to see.
Okay, sorry, I can't see if they left the session.
Yeah, I can't see either. I'm just... There we go.
Oh, there we
I
go.
knew it was going to happen. Oh yeah, you do it for me, please.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you, Mitch. So,
Okay, no problem, man.
I kind of knew he was going to lag out. Just had that feeling. So, Mikey, all over the back of Ballboy. Just not having enough currently to get that move done. But what Mikey needs to do is get this move done so that he doesn't lose touch with... Well, so that Matoman doesn't attack him, basically, is what I want to say. That is horrible. Boastman's already back down to P18, and that's just... As Officer Doofy goes round the outside of Matoman, no contact made, and that is a good move by Doofy. J-Entrix just looking at this battle, just figuring out what he wants to do. Did you get that invite out, Mitch?
I'm working on it, man. I got so many friends list.
It's all good.
Okay.
Matoman gets back past Doofy and tying up into P2.
Oh, come on, man.
A lot of guys starting to pick up penalties.
Postman. There we go. Is the postman?
Yeah, Postman 15.
Okay, cool. Cool, big lock up there for Mr. Brock.
I didn't catch that, Mitch. Was it big?
Yeah, I think it maybe almost ran into Tin, maybe. Was just on Chris's footage.
So this battle for best of the rest, aka P6 currently, is starting to turn into a big scrap.
Yeah, no, it is.
Ballboy seemingly having the upper hand currently, but Mikey just trying to force his way through, and it's just not working yet. I do want to see how this works out though. So Mikey, maybe this time needs to be careful though. Matoman's right there. Mikey using all his ERS, so is Ballboy, and it's just kind of staying the same. But look how he's gaining. Gaining, just not gonna be enough for Mikey. And Ballboy will hold on to that position as we see, who is that? Skarma into the pits for a new front wing. Is Boastman back yet? I think he is.
Yeah, he is the...
Thank you for that, Mitch.
No props.
Pedro and Ronnie.
Oh, what's it? Jensen went on the outside of Chris. I don't know if Chris is let Jensen bar.
Good move by
I'm
Jensen.
not sure. Maybe not.
So Chris, who came into this race with a lot of promise, qualified P2, currently struggling for ERS and other stuff. As we have a yellow flag, and that's going to be Matoman.
Matoman.
Around and spun. I don't know what happened in the S's, but that's going to be interesting as Boastman and Fusion, and Boastman is spun in the S's also. So things starting to push up, and Brock now under attack from Jensen. So Jensen has a lot of pace currently. Oh, Brock a bit of a twitch. So obviously there was this time last season. Brock just says no to Chris. There, just NO means no. So Jensen may be seeing the fact that Brock was outside DRS range at time and wanting to get that back.
Yeah.
So now Mikey's still on the back of Ballboy. Now he has Adam behind him. And Name Changer has picked up a penalty. And he's in the wall. Oh, he's almost in the wall.
What?
Name Changer's tires starting to go off.
Oof. Yeah.
So Mikey visibly a lot closer to Ballboy this lap. If Mikey can't get it this lap, he might as well go for the undercut. A better run from Mikey here, and it's going to be a move for P6. Open the DRS and pull to the right hand side, and you're just going to see him breeze by there. Easy as you like. And Vapor gets J-Entrix. Ballboy gets back Mikey. And Mikey, ooh! Violently, the car just didn't react there. Yes. And J-Entrix looking to go around the outside of Doofy. Doofy just smacks him. Hendrix, just keep patient and your opportunity will come.
Yeah.
So Vapor, the next man to have a go at Ballboy. Chris picks up a time penalty following Brock. Vapor picks up a time penalty. That's just about a save. Vapor does not pick up a time penalty here. He could be in a good position, but no. People just wanting to pick up penalties.
Chris pits.
And Chris pits. And he gets 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, I think...
What have we said on many occasions, Mitch? That Renault is cursed. And that's a yellow flag sector 2. And Ronnie is out, and that could be a safety car. And it is. It is a safety car. And Vapor has had to back out of that.
Chris?
Now, will that help Chris? That is the... And Fusion has left the session. I will get him an invite quickly, Mitch. His game is closed. I don't know if it crashed. So, a safety car, Mitch, and that is going to be... It's going to help Brock, not Brock, Boastman quite a lot here. It's going to allow him to get back up to the field.
Yeah, no, it
obviously not where he wants to be, but it's definitely a lot better than what he could have been.
Yes, no,
so,
true,
I'd assume most of the guys on soft will go on to mediums.
Yeah,
Vapor,
no.
if he wants to be quick at the end, can go soft from here, I'm sure. 12, maybe go about 10 laps what these guys are doing. Medium soft probably is the best way to go for him. So, interesting to see what all the guys pit on. We'll go on board with Name Changer and see what he is. Well, Jensen's actually the first man in the box. Medium tires for Jensen. Medium tires for Brock. Medium tires for Tyne. Medium tires for Name Changer. Vapor stays out. And Vapor's going to take the lead here. And that's going to help out Name Changer, you'd presume.
Yeah.
Where is Chris? He's allowed to push, and he's just going to be behind Brock. So, not lost anything, not gained anything. Doofy gets to jump on Ballboy. So does Entrix.
Finally. Yes.
So, SBW onto soft, Ballboy onto hard. So it's all game in this mid pack. Ballboy, no penalties so far. So that could play into him with the one stop. Jensen, Tyne and Brock massively being helped out here by Name Changer and the safety car. Boastman pits yet again. Bit of a weird pit stop there.
Yeah.
But he is onto a set of hards. Fusion is currently not back in the session, so that is a shame for him. Matuman, after that spin, back on the Pedro. Pedro onto the soft tire.
Yeah, but also another thing, Mike. EORS. Quite difficult around here, eh?
Definitely, because of that long straight, you have to use it. If you're the car behind, you have to use it just for a little bit to, you know, stay in the DRS. If you're the car in front, you're using it so that you don't get overtake. So yeah, it's a bit of a
tough thing.
Tough thing to manage.
I heard it from someone. Just use it on that main straight and well, I don't know, and just like save it for the rest of the lap, eh?
Yeah, but the thing is, the straight is so long that you're always going to be going down ERS. Do you know what I mean? There's not enough heavy braking zones. Like, right on board with Vapor, you're going to be using it down this straight as well. You know, that's one of the most obvious places to overtake. You know, you'll be charging in here, but yeah, it's not a heavy braking zone. Even here, it's a bit of a light braking zone. And then obviously you come to the S section, which you don't touch the brakes here for, well, you touch them, but you're not gaining ERS. You're using it all the time here. So, yeah, it's a difficult one, but it's definitely doable. Just very difficult. You need to have a lot of pace in hand as the safety car goes onto the dirt.
Yeah.
So even still not saving any ERS here for... You'd be saving a little bit here as you jump on the brakes, but again, not a heavy braking zone. Here is one of the only kind of heavy braking zones, even though it's not that heavy, but you're definitely on the brakes a lot longer. And safety car is in this lap. So
that's late, eh?
That is late. Everyone, all these medium guys going to be struggling for temperatures as Adam picks up a 5-second penalty as the mid-pack guys are...
Ooh. Name changer wants
Jay
to
Entrix going for a big run on Doofy here.
There we go, name changer, yay. Oh,
name changer gets the
also coming. It's gonna be 3 wide in T1. Well, close enough.
Late braking by name changer. He kind of cuts off his teammate there. Jensen sees that opportunity to go up the inside of Vapor.
Brock is also joining. Brock is also got hit by
damage.
Viper.
I think Brock, Brock is picked up front left damage. Jay Entrix overtaken by SPW. So Brock going to be struggling massively now. Chris maybe not knowing Brock is wing damage, but he needs to be careful here.
I would just let him by.
I would probably extend a little bit if I'm Brock. I don't know though. You remember, if you pit now, you're losing about 20 positions because of the safety cars. Oh, Chris a bit iffy on the power there. So this battle between Jay Entrix, SPW and Officer Doofy as Vapor comes in the pits. Maybe realizing his tires aren't really up to scratch. So SPW using a bit of overtake, not as much as Doofy. They're very similar in overtake, and here we go. SPW going to be gaining all the time throughout the corners. Setting them up here, I'd say. Activating the overtake.
Oof.
Pulling to the right hand side, and that's going to be a pretty simple move depending on what Adam wants to do. He does have a wee luck. Is this going to allow Entrix to have a bit of a luck? See? No, I don't think so. So, good job there by the boys. Good safety car restart all in all. Brock a bit unfortunate there. What actually happened there, Mitch? Do you know?
It's between Vapor, I think, and Brock.
Yeah, I think so as well, but I think maybe Brock just had way too much speed and Vapor may have pulled out to avoid someone. I could be wrong though. But Brock doing a good job here. SPW gaining though, so Brock could probably lose position here. He will lose position. And he's just going to go back, I think, Brock here. Sad but true. Brock just cannot do anything now with that wing damage. It's full left-hand plate. You're not you're gonna be losing a second a lap in the S's alone. So, Jantrix staying in the DRS. Mikey and Ballboy, the fight continues. Oh, Mikey just doing very well to avoid Ballboy there, and Gingerbush is setting him up now. Obviously, we've been corrected earlier in the stream and saying the fight is between Mikey and Gingerbush here for the position in the standings.
Yeah, sure.
Doofy picks up a time penalty. Does Gingerbush have wing damage? No. He didn't have the greatest run onto the S section. And look at Pedro on the soft tyre. His teammate having a bit of a luck. Going up the inside, a bit of a touch. And that's going to allow Boastman down the inside. Pedro messing up his teammate there. SPW on Brock, and Brock is into the pit. So Brock gonna set on a set of hards or a set of mediums here to go to the end. A shame for Brock, his pace was looking really good.
Just like putting it out there, we know what Pedro does. He's like a Fernando Alonso, eh? He smashes on your teammate. Been witness to that, and it's really disgusting from Pedro.
Yeah.
LOL. Yeah. Just in the comments, just responding, just saying.
So.
Yeah, but anyway, no.
This kind of battle for P6 still ongoing. SPW and P5 still has to pit again. Doofy, Entrix, Mikey, Gingerbush all have to pit, I believe. Ballboy, the only guy on the grid other than Brock yet that doesn't need to pit. Is Fusion back yet? No. Oh, excuse me. So, Mikey eyeing up Ballboy evermore. Entrix starting to gain on Doofy.
Oh, spin a lot for Mr.
Pedro, and that's a big spin. What happened there, Mitch?
I don't know. He just lost the car.
His tires struggling, and look, yeah. Jensen is up and past Tyne. Mikey gets right Ballboy. Vapor gets Pedro.
Well, what can we expect, eh?
So Gingerbush, Mikey putting a car in between himself and Gingerbush, a very important thing to do. Yeah. So Tyne losing. Does Chris have slight wing damage, I wonder? He has had no pace since the start of the Grand Prix.
Yeah, no.
So this battle between Jay and Officer Doofy just heating up and heating up. Both of them looking very similarly paced currently. And that's a yellow flag, and that is a McLaren of Gingerbush's round. And that is huge for the championship battle. Oh, Entrix flies past Officer Doofy there. Doofy not putting up too much of a fight. So, anything happening in the racing world? It doesn't look like it, not currently anyway. Boastman starting to gain on Ballboy. So Boastman obviously not where he wants to be, as Mikey picks up another penalty.
Yeah.
Vapor gets past Skarma. I'm just gonna ride on board with Boastman here because he is about to overtake Ballboy. I don't think he's even gonna need the ERS, and he's not. Tyne picks up a 3-second time penalty. So Jay, Entrix and Officer Doofy still going at it.
Yikes.
I'm a bit confused. Right, Fusion is still out of the session, Brock getting past him. Gingerbush and Skarma. So Brock is still a whopping 5 seconds off the pack.
Sure.
And Pedro had a spin as well, so Brock, I just feel sorry for him at this stage. Let's have a look at the penalty situation. So, 14 seconds for Chris. And 12 for Entrix, 11 for Doofy, 6 from my... How do you get 11 seconds? I'm guessing Doofy sped in the pit lane. Mikey, 6 seconds. Boostman and Ballboy, no seconds. Matoman, Vapor, Skarma, 6 seconds. Gingerbush on 3. Pedro has no penalties. Wow, that is a surprise. Technically, Pedro is still second last because Fusion is currently a DNF because he's not racing. As Adam gets past J Entrix.
Come on, Pedro. Getting that third loss, man.
Wow, you're really encouraging them there, Mitch.
Yeah, well.
Entrix getting a good run on Doofy, not going for it this lap. Tyne just staying in the rear view mirrors at Jensen currently as Gingerbush gets past Skarma.
Oh,
Chris needs to watch out, those penalties are stacking up now. As we're just hitting about halfway, you're looking at disqualification if you're Chris.
Is it? How many does he have though?
He has about 17 and you need 30 for disqualification, so need to be careful.
Yeah.
So Mikey and Boostman joining this Adam and J-Antrix fight. Name changer well and truly disappearing into the distance.
Yeah.
A great debut performance so far for Entex. Oh, and he's locked up, and that's going to give Mikey a bit of a nine, and that Chris another penalty. He needs to stop pushing. He's lost about 1.7 seconds to the car in front, and I wonder what's happening for Chris.
I think that Renault
is just cursed.
Yeah, and cursed, and I don't know, the setup, I don't know, he was good on Saturday with qualifying, but that's, a few minutes ago, but
I get what you mean, Mitch, don't worry. So, Boastman looking to get the move on Mikey. He's gonna have to be wise about this, because Mikey is gaining on Entrix, is gaining on Officer Doofy, so Boastman probably going to have to sit back for a minute here just till he gets into the corners, because that's where you will be able to gain the most amount of time. Matoman and Ballboy a bit of a touch. Matoman trying to go around the outside, fakes to the one way, goes to the other, and that's going to allow Vapor now to join the party. Vapor going to get boxed in here, but will go around the outside. Good move by Vapor. Now Vapor sets up Ballboy. So this big four-way scrap for P6 yet again. Tyne still in Jensen's DRS. I'm sure Jensen will be getting semi-frustrated. Ballboy and Vapor going at it. Bit of a late lunge, and oh, SPW into the pits for a set of medium tires. Entrix gets past Doofy, who's now going to get swallowed by Mikey. Mikey needs to watch his braking here. Don't want to go into the back of Entrix. And Chris is retired. Chris has retired, and it's a virtual safety car. Ooh, right in the way.
Oh.
So, I think that could just be frustration there for Chris.
Yeah.
Nothing went his way tonight, and I think that has been the moral of his season, Mitch.
Yeah.
So J Entrix up to P4. If Tyne can get a good safety car restart, he will definitely get the jump on Jensen. If Chris is in the chat, please do let us know what happened and where it went wrong for you. So Jensen looking like, when will this green flag come? And there we go. No one picking up a penalty there. Mikey though gonna get a great run on Jay right now. Burning every single last piece of the ERS. I think Jay's just gonna let him go. Mikey P4 probably gonna get a nosebleed, he's that high. Oh, and Mikey a bit of a spin, and that's gonna let Jay up the inside again, a bit of contact. I think Jay just doesn't have that raw straight line speed, and we get a penalty there. Great move by Entrix here inside. Two going side by side for the entire first sector. And who's gonna have the balls here? It's gonna be Mikey. Entrix around the outside. He gets the move done off circuit and gives it back to Mikey there. It's a good racing by them two. Boastman now well on the back of them. But look, they're still going. Down the inside. Don't make contact here, boys. Stunning driving by these two. Side by side for the entire lap. They make a bit of contact. They're still side by side. And Boastman's now joining the party. And I feel like that is gone in vain there, as Boastman's going to be the guy that ends up in front.
Yeah.
And Mikey gets back Entrix there. So after all that, wow, that was a good fight there.
Sure. Oh, and Jay lost it.
Did he lose any front wing?
No, I don't think so.
Just traction? So yeah, these medium tires gone 13 laps so far, starting to go off it seems. As Jay picks up another penalty, that can't be good for him. There's Vapor now. Will be right on these guys. So I'm guessing all these medium guys will be pushing to get a stint on the soft tire. At the end, we're now in that range where the soft tires will go to the end after this lap. If you complete one more lap of the Grand Prix, you will be able to take softs to the end, as Vapor has done 10 laps on his, albeit assisted by a safety car, virtual safety car, my apologies. So Brock's starting to come back into this now as guys take their pit stops. Obviously on the hard tires he's going to be a sitting duck while they're on softs. So Adam trying to get Mikey there, nothing happening. I think Jay is just struggling to keep up currently. I don't think there's much he can do right now. He kind of needs Adam to make a move on Mikey just to help him out here. His tires seem to be in a worse shape than the guys in front. Oh, he is catching a bit though. So Jensen and Tyne on 94 ERS. Maybe it's time to start putting Jensen under pressure. His name changer is in the pits. Jensen doesn't follow, Tyne doesn't follow either. Name changer going for the undercut to protect his lead. It will be a set of soft tires.
Okay.
And where will he come out compared to this 4 battle? I think he's gonna be just exiting the pit lane now, and he should be pretty safe there. Yeah, he's got clean air, a clean gap. And who's that? Boastman in the pit, so he doesn't want to get undercutted either. Vapor follows him in.
Sure.
Adam's starting to gain on Mikey again. So as I said, this lap would be the one they come out at. So Brock into the top 10. Got about a 10-second gap to Boastman. It's currently sitting at about 7.3, so that will come down quite substantially, but will Brock's tyres be in better shape at the end? That is what we need to know.
Yeah.
Entrix starting to push all the limits of the track to stay in that DRS. I think he needs some fresh tyres. Pedro into second last.
Where he belongs.
Yeah. And it doesn't look like he's going to be going anywhere else, Mitch, unless someone crashes. So
Pedro, come on, dude. Speed up.
Just get better. Like, just go faster.
Don't play Call of Duty all day, man.
And Jensen has continued, and what that's going to allow Tyne to do is burn a bit of ERS to get that undercut. Doofy, Mikey and Entrix all into the pit lane. Where will Ballboy be in comparison to that? A good bit ahead. He's going to be a good bit. SPW looking like the guy that will take P4 in this race. Well, actually, I'll take that back. Ballboy looking like that guy. Doofy did not pit, and that's going to cost him a hell of a lot of time. So, how does this battle continue now? Jensen Shirley into the pits this lap. Struggling so much for traction there in that middle sector. And he is into the pits. We'll jump on board with Tyne. Where will Tyne come? Whoa, that sounded a bit weird, Mitch, didn't it? So, where will Tyne be in comparison to Jensen? Jensen, one lap fresher tyres. But Tyne crucially has had that undercut, and it's going to be about 2 or 3 seconds worth of an undercut. There is Jensen.
Ooh. Goes close to the...
Yeah, I think Tyne was just saying, this is my territory. Now, and a thing we cannot... Well, I don't think Jensen has to panic much. He does not have a penalty.
No, long
Ballboy
as
under attack. SPW gets that move done and dusted into the braking zone. And that should allow him to push on now. Look how much time Adam lost because of the undercut. Brock is... I mean, Gingerbush is even going to get past him. He has lost about 7 seconds over one lap.
Yikes.
Crazy. And that has done nothing for Adam there. I'm sorry to say, but he's ruined the strategy there. There's no way he'll catch up now with the DRS train. Matoman has played his strategy pretty perfect currently. Sitting in P8. Boastman catching Brock as it is. That gap come down 5 seconds over 2 laps. SPW though, the guy to watch. If he stays P4, Mitch, I think it's only right we give him driver of the day if he stays in P4.
I think so.
I mean, he deserves driver of the season with that.
Yeah, SPW has been
what
quite good,
is his time penalties? He has 9 seconds of time penalties, and I think that's going to be the deciding factor there. So one of the drives of the season could very much be Ballboy with the 1 stop. The only thing is, do Ballboy's tyres start going off near the end? That is what we need to know. Is that Tyne picking up another time penalty, or is it Boastman?
Here comes
Tyne. And that is going to be Jensen up to P2. Oh, Ballboy's picked up a penalty. Okay, that's big.
Yeah.
That is big. 6 seconds is all SPW needs. In 6 laps, he needs to pull out 3 seconds. So, half a second per lap will do SPW justice. Though Boastman, I'm afraid, will ruin the party. no penalties currently, and doing an absolute stellar job on those soft tires. Obviously disconnected earlier on in the session. And he's gonna get Brock here. And that's a lovely sweep of the steering wheel there to get Brock. So, Zero very much catching Matoman. Mikey in Zero's DRS. And Jay in Mikey's. So, even though Adam messed up, this 4-wide train is still going. Matoman struggling for a bit of traction. Vapor getting much better exits. Jensen picks up a time penalty.
That's good.
Good move by Vapor, and Mikey again late on the brakes.
Yeah, that's really mean.
Maybe that's why he's so good on qualifying, because he's able to brake so late. So, as this race kind of winds down, Mitch, we're starting to present ourselves with a lot of action. As Brock goes around the outside, no contact made with Ballboy, and that's a brilliant move by Brock. Ballboy trying to stick it around the outside, but that is not going to work. Both these guys on the hard tires. That is going to be good for them. So, with 5 laps to go, the situation stands. The SPW is outside of Ballboy's penalty, Rich.
Okay.
He currently will lose the position to Boastman, but a P5 nonetheless is still a stellar performance.
It is, eh? I must say, it's really.
Are you there, Mitch? And Mitch has lagged out. I could hear his mic cut out there, so sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. Let me check the party. Don't know what's going on currently, guys. I will get, once I can hear Mitch again, I will let you know what's going on. He cannot perform. I think his Wi-Fi has cut out, so that is a bit of a shame. But nonetheless, we have a lot of fighting to happen here. So, SPW currently running P4 at Boastman P5, a brilliant lap and race by him. Brock P6, Ballboy P7, and getting caught by Vapor and the 4 people behind him. So, Ballboy gonna be swallowed up here as Jay gets overtaken by Matoman. Or Matoman, sorry, gets overtaken by Mikey. My mistake. And Mitch, are you back?
Yes, I don't know what happened there.
You were talking and all I heard was zzz, and you were gone.
Yeah. Would you mind just inviting me, Mike?
Yeah, no problem, bro.
And pulled the cable out from my internet.
You silly man, you silly man.
Thank you.
Well, you'll get back in time for the Ballboy versus Zero fight.
Mike?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you get your invite,
Yeah, yeah.
No problem. So, Vapor up past Ballboy, and Jensen's made the move on time. And look at this, it's just panic stations here, guys fighting for position like mad. Jay just losing out there to Matoman, but he's going to get a much better run onto the straight. And look, Mikey's going to now swallow Ballboy.
Yeah.
Or will he? Ballboy has that DRS and that ERS to play with. Mikey gonna... Jay gets the move done. Jay almost rear-ending Mikey there. Good braking control there by Jay. Ooh. And he's lost it there, and Mikey's gonna now be on the back of Ballboy, and that's not gonna go to anything. So Jay pushing the limits a bit hard. Mikey just trying to force his way through here, and nothing coming avail. Trying to go around the outside, coming for a bit of a switchback, nothing happening. Boastman now on the back of SPW. Feel like Tyne's gonna try and force Jensen into a few penalties here. Ronnie Boy has left the session. Ronnie, unlucky DNF, he explained in chat what happened. It seems to be an unfortunate situation. Randy outside the Matoman. Does that Williams have the grip? No. Matoman knows where to put his foot. They're so close. They're side by side and a bit of a touch. Oh, all over the place. Mikey still doesn't have enough to get past Boboy, but he will get it this lap. Cuts to the inside. Bit of contact. Into the braking zone. More contact. Yet again more contact, and Mikey's forced to cut the chicane, and that's going to allow Matoman to get the run on Boboy now.
Good.
Mikey gonna Boboy, just tires not in his favor. Boboy sending one, a bit of a touch there. I think Boboy needs to realize that his tires are gone and just hold on and not pick. Oh fuck, excuse my language. And look, Ginger Bush around the outside of Jay, and Jay has been unlucky there with Boboy's squabbling. Jay has lost the most, and Mikey ran the outside, off track, but gets the move done. Boboy going to have another look, not gonna happen for him. And look, Ginger Bush now is gonna be right on the back of this. Oh, Ginger Bush had to pull out of the throttle there, and that's gonna allow Jay to have the better run here. Look at Jay. Gonna be 3 wide. Jay pulls to the left hand side. He's even gonna get Mikey here.
Is it gonna be 4 wide?
Jay, it's 4 wide, 3 wide. I don't know what it is. Jay, great racing by these lot. Absolutely beautiful and stunning racing. And Adam pits, and please don't tell me Pedro gets past him. He will not. Okay, thank God. Brilliant racing by these lot, Mitch.
Yeah, it
Crucially, Ginger Bush passed Mikey though for the championship. I forget what position it's for, but that is crucial. After Ginger Bush spinning earlier, that is going to be big for their fight. Ginger Bush, as we said, Mr. Consistent, so these guys squabbling has allowed Ginger Bush to catch up. Matoman has pretty much waltzed away right now. Boastman has got past SPW, and Brock is 3.5 seconds behind him. A brilliant recovery drive by Brock today, Mitch.
Yeah, no, it is.
So, as the name changer rounds into the final sector, for the final time, the fireworks go off. Mikey makes a move on Ginger Bush, but will ride on board with name changer, who comes home and wins the Mexican Grand Prix and crashes.
Sure.
So, back onto this fight. Jensen will come home for P2.
Not bad. Well
Mikey
done,
needs to watch out. He's low on fuel. Tyne P3. Boastman will come home for a very, very, very solid P4.
Yeah.
No penalties as well, so great job by him. Ginger Bush has lost the position to Mikey, and that is even bigger for the championship, as that favours Mikey now.
Yeah, no, it is.
So, Boastman P4, SPW P6, and there's a huge pile up there. I don't know what's happened now.
Okay.
Matoman gonna come home for P8, Mikey P8, Ginger Bush P9, Matoman P10, Jay Entrix P11, Boboy up to P8, so he did get them on penalties, and whatever is going on there, Mitch, does not look fun. There is a huge car park there. So, Skarma coming home, the last driver to finish, and a good job by him. So Mitch,
Yes.
a good race, a fun race,
It has,
a lot of driver of the day contenders.
It has been. Let me just have a look.
So, for me, it would be out of Boastman, Brock, and SPW. I think those three. If you want to just think about that, the stream will cut you out. I'll just add the guys to the party. It was Jensen and Tyne, wasn't it? A name changer. So Jensen. So I've invited those. So I'm just gonna go through the order. Name changer comes home in P1 and fastest lap. A triple crown for him. Jensen, P2, Tyne, Boastman, Brock, SPW, Vapor, Ballboy, Mikey, Gingerbush. Round out the top 10. Matoman, Jay, Skarma, Doofy, Pedro second last, Fusion, and our DNFs, Chris and Ronnie Boy.
Okay.
So, a good performance by everyone today, Mitch. Your driver of the day?
Yeah, it has.
There we go. Hello.
How's
Good evening, Jensen. We'll come to you in a minute.
I don't know. What do you think? What about SPW? That's just my suggestion. I don't know.
Will we go with SPW? He wants it in the chat. He's calling for it, Mitch.
Okay. Well, okay. No, well, if he's calling it, go for someone else. No, just kidding. No, just kidding. No, I don't know. I think maybe SPW. Les, you got someone else in mind?
I think Boastman definitely deserves a shout. From the back of the field to then disconnect. The safety car definitely helped him a lot, but yeah, Boastman definitely a shout. Brock again a shout, losing his front wing, coming home for P5. But I think SPW just did well to be there, in the right place at the right time. Yeah, I think I'd go with SPW as much as it pains me to say that.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to Jensen. Jensen, yeah. P2. Happy with that?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad that race. I mean, could say the same for qualifying, but yeah, it's a bit unfortunate if I only get one running, so I could possibly challenge pole, but yeah. Other than that, everything went to plan.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think you could have maybe challenged for the win today, or do you think name changer was just name changer and you wouldn't have been able to catch?
Well, in the final stint on the softs, I was gaining on him, but I was also losing time with time battling as well, which was...
So you don't really know, you're just kind of happy for P2. So, going into the final race of the season, do you think we will get to talk to you on the podium one last time?
Hopefully. I mean, yeah, Brazil ain't my best track. Really, it's not. In fact, it's not really a good track for me, but yeah, I'll try.
No problem. So, Mitch, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, congrats. And Jensen. And I don't know who finished third.
Tyne,
eh? Okay, congrats guys, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow with our season finale. So yeah, in HOR. But yeah, awesome.
Yep, so that's going to be it from me and Mitch tonight. Thank you to Jensen for showing up, and thank you for all the drivers for racing so well and respectfully. We'll be back tomorrow for our season finale at Brazil. Hopefully you can tune in, and we will